hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda. Welcome to Harmony Portal Tarot. For today's pick a card reading, this is going to be a message that you, yes, you watching right now, have manifested. So if you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to center your energy, and focus in on pile number 1 with love and the blue calcite, pile number 2 with ambition and pyrite, and pile number 3 with relationship and the desert rose. If more than one pile calls out to you, there may be multiple messages in each pile for you. But once you've selected that pile or piles, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I also pinned them as the top comment. Please remember though, these are general readings, so only take the information that resonates with you, your life, your situation, and just go ahead and leave the rest behind. Without delaying this any further, I'm going to give you a moment to meditate on your cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Hello, group number 1. Before we get into this pick a card reading, I just wanted to let you guys know I have a live stream channel and a Patreon with lots of exclusive content over there. But for this pick a card reading, this is a pick a card that you watching right now have manifested. So your energy is included in this, but only take the information that resonates and just leave the rest behind. But you selected the blue calcite and the love card. And it says here, it's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, or God, or Creator, or Source, or the universe, whatever you call to. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember. I myself am love. So this is such like a self-love, unconditional love, inner child kind of love, a very selfless love. Very giving and nurturing kind of love that you're giving both to yourself and to others. This is tuning into that just beautiful love that you had for your pets, your toys, your family when you were a child, and really bringing that back online in, this present moment. And for some of you that are looking for love, look within and then you'll start to see it outside of you as well. So let's see another message that group 1 has manifested in this reading today. Please, Spirit. Ooh, we have the 4 of Cups. So many of you just might be feeling a little blah in the love department, your self-love, self-care, love life quite possibly. And we have the Magician, but once again, this is letting you know that you have the power. You're He-Man, you have the power. And it's very funny, we're talking about inner child. I used to watch He-Man when I was a child of the 80s, the 1980s. Remember them days? Oh my goodness, it was so long ago. So maybe you are channeling that inner child by watching some cartoons or TV shows or movies from your childhood, just to bring back that spark of love, of life and happiness and, this more apathetic kind of blah energy. You're livening that up, but it's going to be through you. You are the catalyst to really make these shifts and changes. And one of the best words of advice that's coming through from your higher self in this regard is, even if you're not feeling like doing X, Y, or Z, just start anyway. Just try something anyway, because as you gain that momentum with something, you're gonna start to remember why you love life and why you love this thing you're doing, or this relationship, this friendship, this job, whatever it is. You're gonna start to fall back in love with your life little by little, but sometimes you just gotta kind of fake it till you make it kind of vibe. All right, so what else has group 1 manifested in this reading? What do they need to know? And there we go, there's 2 right there. So we have here the appetite, progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned. And sometimes we do kind of have to take stock or a bit of inventory in our life, especially when we're feeling a little stuck or lost or not really sure of our next steps. So that is something that you can do, is just really tune into where you've been, how far you've come, and all that you've learned, because you're going to find out that, wow, I'm actually farther along on this thing, this relationship, this whatever it is, this healing. Some of you might be on a healing journey with that 4 of Cups as well. You're much farther than you've given yourself credit for. So maybe take a moment today to just get a journal or a piece of paper and a pen out and just kind of take stock or inventory of how far you've come. We also have the Garnet card. So it says here, purification and detox. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So maybe this apathetic energy is just because you've been kind of stuck in that kind of hamster wheel of just trying to heal or trying to overcome something or just going through the motions of life even. Sometimes we can almost just go through the motions and kind of check out when things just aren't feeling very exciting. But you're finding a way through it by detoxing and purifying your body, your energy, your space, your mind. This is going to look differently for each of you. So I'm going to let you guys kind of figure out how you're doing this detox, this purification for yourselves, because you manifested this, and you have the manifesting energy in and of itself, the magician here. You manifested this reading because you already know, some of you are already well on your way to really purifying, detoxing, healing, overcoming, letting go of something from the past so that you can move forward. All right, let's get a couple more cards in the mix. What other messages has Group 1 manifested in this reading? Here they are. There's one card, there's two cards. Okay, so we have here healing. Yes, kings and queens, yes. And we have here the number 66, which is a master number. So you can look up angel number 66. And some people get kind of scared of the number 666, but don't worry, there's nothing to be afraid of. And then we have completion. So you are closing out those cycles. You are healing something from the past, letting it go completely. With this 9, this is completion, but this is you also stepping into your purpose and having more passion for your life, which is kind of the opposite end of the spectrum of this 4 of Cups. So you manifested knowing that this is possible for yourself in this reading. That is so powerful, Group 1. You are powerful manifestors. And a lot of times we think, oh, I can't manifest the life I want. Yes, you can. It's just usually we are focused on the thing we don't want rather than the thing we do want, which I know sounds very cliche, but really it is simple, but it's not easy to manifest the life we want because it is so easy for us to fall into those cycles of worry, anxiety, stress, just worry about the things that aren't happening, the things that should be happening, that, you know, I hope I can make it happen. Instead, bring yourself back to the present moment and remember that you are love. You yourself are love, Group number 1. So that is the reading you have manifested today. I hope it brought you some clarity and guidance on your path ahead. I love you guys so much. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video, that really does help the engagement. And if you want to even take it a step further and leave a comment, I'd love to hear from you guys. So please leave any stories or thoughts you have about this reading down below in the comments, and I will get back to as many of you as I can. And I want to say thanks again so much for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at Harmony Portal Tarot. All right, you guys, bye. Hello, Group 2. Before we get into this pick a card reading, I wanted to remind you, let you know that I have a live stream channel where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. I even do one card personal pulls, usually the first 20 minutes or so, or do some sort of collective message. I do a lot of new moon, full moon, eclipse, portals, gateway, energy readings over there as well, twice a week. That channel is linked below. And for taking it even a step further and becoming part of the Patreon community, the Harmony Tribe, over on my Harmony Portal Tarot Patreon, link for that is also found in the description below. Lots of exclusive content over there, and it's a very happening, exciting place. I'm very excited to have you join us over there if you choose to. But for this reading, this is a reading you manifested. So you're hopefully going to get some validation, some signs, symbols, synchronicities of things you've been thinking of or wanting to change or implement in your life or let go of in your life, quite possibly. But we're starting here with the Pyrite. So some of you are wanting to be able to manifest more abundance in your life. And abundance doesn't always just have to be cash, money. It can also be your beautiful connections, deep friendships, soul connections, you know, bringing soul family into your life, healing, letting go of things from the past that have been very difficult, cycles you've been stuck in, being able to finally release or let go from those cycles is a form of abundance as well. You know, having quality over quantity is another form of abundance as well. But you have here the Ambition card. So may I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. So you guys really are wanting to really go all in on something. There's an idea, a job, a career, a business, a relationship, a hobby, something that really lights you up, that you're ready to go all in on. Some of you have already started. You're already out of those starting gates, and you are well on your way to really showing this motivation and ambition and just passion for something in your life, and you're very excited. I'm picking up this very, very excited energy from you guys, and it is just amplifying my life right now. So thank you for that. It's beautiful. Now I have chills. So your spirit team is checking on in, and they are close at hand. If you need help, if you need doors to open where there once was a wall, please don't forget to invite your spirit team, to ask your guides, angels, crossover loved ones, your higher self, God, source, creator, whatever it is you call to come in and help you on your mission, because you are being used by the universe for the highest good of yourself, and usually what's in your highest good is also in the highest good of all of humanity. So keep that in mind. You going after your dreams and attaining what you want is not selfish. This actually makes it so that you are better able to complete your mission and really help humanity out in a much greater way than if you were also just struggling along for the ride. Okay, so what other messages has Group 2 manifested in this reading, please, Spirit? Ooh, there's 1 and 2. You excited? I'm excited. All right. Beautiful. Yes, this is what you're coming out of. And I forgot to mention, this is the energy you're coming out of. In Group 1, we had a similar energy-ish. And then in your group, this is beautiful. This is what you're moving into. So coming out of this 5 of Cups, woe is me, crying over spilled milk, just not feeling, the love, being very emotional about the past, instead of claiming your power and coming back to the present moment. Because ambition, motivation, passion can only exist in the present moment. So one of the biggest messages channeling through from your higher self right now is for you to be in the present moment, because the now moment is where your power lies. So you're getting out of this, depressed about the past, anxious about the future energy, and stepping into this ambition, this motivation, this passion, this drive and desire to make your wishes and dreams come true. And not just your wishes and dreams. This is you helping the greater good as well. So by you being able to really feel supported in what it is you're doing, you're going to then be able to turn around and emotionally support other people through their healing journey. I'm seeing for some of you, you guys are amazing counselors, or you're that friend people go to, you're that ride or die friend, like bury the body with me kind of friend. But, on a more positive way. You help your friends, you help your family, you help even a stranger on the street to really work through something that is really emotionally triggering for them in some way. And you guys are also finding your own intuitive, emotional balance. You're not allowing your emotions to just take you on this wild roller coaster. Maybe in the past you have, and in the future you will again, but in the now moment, when you can really tune into any emotional triggers or things that are going on for you, you can work through them, move through them. And sometimes you don't even need to try to find a solution or a fix-it to what you're feeling. Sometimes you just need to allow yourself to feel whatever the heck it is you're feeling, and just allow that energy to flow through you and then out when it's no longer needed. So you guys are finding beautiful ways to overcome emotional baggage, healing from the past, and also being able to help others with their own emotional baggage. Some of you might be healers, energy healers, quantum healers, physical healers like nurses and doctors, that type of thing. Let's see. What other messages has Group 2 manifested today in this reading, please? And we have here, ooh, look at that beautiful yellow coming in. Solar plexus chakra energy coming in hot with the calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So we can be ambitious, and that's we'll turn that over just for a second, because I'm already like, I want to get into it, but I want to take our time with each card. Yes, you have all this ambition coming in, but make sure you're busying yourself or being motivated in a direction that is actually serving your goals, your wishes, desires, dreams, and not, I don't want to call it a waste of time, because really no time is wasted. Even when we feel like, oh, I'm wasting time, there's a lesson wrapped up in a pretty bow in that quote unquote wasted time. So this is just about you getting present to really organize your schedule, organize your thoughts, and really make the most of the ambition and the motivation and the driving force energy that is really here for you right now. And those of you that are like, where is this driving force energy you speak of, Amanda, and how can I tap into it? If you're not feeling this yet, it's coming in for you, because we also have that pyrite. Remember, which is a very motivating stone to really bring in and take action on your destiny. So busy time. So calcite, and we also have here, and it's very funny because I almost selected this stone right here, lapis lazuli, and we got lapis lazuli. So it's almost like these are like little quick cousins or twins or friends helping you on your journey here. And we had blue calcite. This is just calcite itself, but there's also yellow calcite, orange calcite, all sorts of colors of calcite. So you might have also had messages in group 1, but not necessarily. So let's see. How do I want to lay this out? How did I do it last time? Like this? I think. But lapis lazuli, it says life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. Yes, you are getting so much support from the higher realms, from your guides, your angels, your crossed over loved ones. Your own higher self is coming in to really aid and abet you in this ambition, in this drive to move forward in the direction of your dreams. I don't remember how I had this laying out on the first one, so my apologies if I'm messing this all up. Let's see. What else? What else? What other message are we completing? Karmic completion here. No, but what other message for group 2 that they are manifesting? I cannot remember how I had this laid out. Now that I'm doing all this, I don't remember. Sorry, my apologies, you guys. Maybe it was something like this. It seemed prettier to me in the other group. Maybe like that. Maybe that's what we're working with. We'll just work with this. How's that? So we have karmic completion. So you're closing out those old cycles where you once felt stuck, stagnant, sad that you weren't as far as you had hoped to be by now. You're closing that out. And some of this early, and by early I mean up to this point of your life, you know, trauma, wounds, baggage, stuck energy, just not being able to live the life that you've always dreamed of was karmic, and you have closed that out. This is letting you know, and this channels through once in a while on my channel and my old channel, The Done Creative, that the rest of your life is going to be the best of your life. So if you've really struggled up to this point and there hasn't been a lot of, you know, happiness and abundance for you, or ambition, or you being able to complete your goals or your dreams, that chapter is closing. You're using your own intuition to feel forward into the future, into what is meant for you, but also being very grounded in the present moment is very important. Then we have the angel number 77, master number, and we had angel number 66 in group 1, so if that number's been following you around, there might be a message in group 1 as well. But this is all about your spiritual path. And Queen of Cups, she's a very spiritual queen. She's very tuned into her, you know, intuitive side and just knowing what is meant for her. So you're going to have some life-changing epiphanies and spiritual experiences coming up. And yes, this is very life-changing and powerful. Over on my Patreon, we do have a spiritual experience Zoom every month or so. We are tuning in and allowing you guys, those of you that are the patrons, to come on and talk about your spiritual experiences if you choose, or just listening to other people's. We haven't had our first one yet. It's actually tonight, the day of my filming this. We're having our very first spiritual experience Zoom meeting on Patreon tonight, and I could not be more excited about it. But you guys are having so many spiritual experiences, and you may not even want to share some of these experiences because they're just so near and dear to your heart that you just want to keep them close. But there is a major completion going on where maybe you couldn't really tune in spiritually, or you thought, wow, I've kind of peaked spiritually, I don't think I can tune in anymore. No, you're reaching a whole other level on your spiritual path, and it's beautiful and it's glorious, and I'm so happy for you guys. So that is your message, group 2. I hope it resonated for you. Please feel free to share any stories or comments you have on this reading that you yourself have manifested. Is this in alignment with what you've had going on in your life or where you want to go? Let me know below in the comments. Thanks again so much for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and your donations. Donation link is in the description below. Never expected, but always appreciated. I got my first $5 donation over here. Thank you so much to the person who donated. I don't want to shout your name out just in case you wanted to remain anonymous, but thank you so much. You know who you are. I greatly appreciate you. You help me continue to do what I do here, so thank you so much. And I hope to check all of you next time. All right, bye. Hello, group 3. Before we get into this message that you have yourself manifested into this reading, I'd like to let you guys know that I have a live stream channel where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. I also do a 1-card personal card pull the first 20 minutes of most live streams. If not that, then I will do energy or collective readings on the new moon, full moon, eclipses, portals, gateways, or just collective energies going on. We have such a good time over there. And I also have a Patreon with lots of exclusive content, and we are having our very, very first hangout tonight. The day of my filming this, we are having a spiritual experience Zoom meeting where we're going to be sharing all of our wonderful and crazy and out there spiritual experiences. It should be such a good time. We would love to have you over on Patreon if you're not already there. Links for my live stream and Patreon are both in the description below. But for this reading, you have manifested this, and the theme or kind of underlying energy of your reading, we have here the relationship card. It says here, I call in the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needn't fear letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. So this relationship that's on your mind, this doesn't necessarily have to be a love connection. It can be a friend, a family member, a colleague, someone you don't like at all. Whoever you're intuitively picking up on that this relationship reading or message is about, that's the person we're thinking or talking about here. So this could be, specifically though, I'm seeing for most of you, this is someone you're maybe struggling a bit with, a friend, quite possibly, a coworker, a friend, I already said friend, a family member, quite possibly. But let's see, what other message Group 3 has manifested in this reading. What do they need to know? They have manifested this reading, so what is it that they need to know? Ooh, we have here the Page of Swords and the Moon. So yeah, going back to that whole relationship vibe, there is someone you're wanting to hear from or wanting to reach out to, but you just don't have the words, or you just kind of feel maybe stuck or just unsure of how to move forward in this connection, in this relationship. If this isn't really sparking for you, who this could be, we could just tune this in as your higher self, getting communication or messages from spirit itself, or your relationship you have with your guides. If there's not a person you're intuitively like really tuning in or wanting to hear from, this could be spirit team. So keep that in mind as we go about the reading, because we have the moon here, which is the intuition as well, but also illusions, just being able to cut through and see through the illusions of, you know, what your spirit team is sending you, or for those of you that are wanting this reading on a specific relationship in your life, just being unsure or unclear of this person's motives, or just intuitively you're completely lost on where this relationship is going, what's going on in the connection, not quite sure what to do. So my best advice coming through for you from your own higher self is actually to reach out to this person. If you were the last one to reach out, it's been months and you're kind of the one keeping the relationship going, I'd say you've already done your due diligence. You don't have to reach out again. But for those of you wondering, you know, what's going on? Literally just speak this out into reality and asking this person. Instead of just sitting here ruminating and thinking about it, physically reach out to them in whatever way possible. Calling them, talking to them if they live in the same house as you, and speaking your mind, speaking your truth to this person. That can really open up doors and really illuminate any confusion you might have on this connection, or, you know, assumptions you might have made, like, oh, well, they don't like me anymore, so woe is me, whatever. You know, we all get in this sometimes, you know, so reach out to this person if it is kind of weighing on you and wearing you down, wondering what they're thinking, hoping, feeling, wishing toward you. Reach out and ask. Those that have already reached out and asked, you've already done your due diligence, and that's that. If they don't want to communicate, that's on them. You've put the ball in their court. All right, what other message has Group 3 manifested? What they need to know right now? That one as well. All right, we have here clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions, and really tuning back into that moon energy. This is your feelings. This is how you feel. This is also your mind, you know, how your mind might play tricks on you or make you feel bad about yourself or about a connection, quite possibly. But it says your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So yes, use that beautiful intuitive moon energy that is here to be able to channel through or to bring through any clarification you need on your emotions so that you can then communicate that out into the world or to this person. Then we also have the Ruby card, beautiful yellow energy. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. And for some of you, that is you reaching out to this person to get that clarity or that clarification. And if they have ghosted you or blocked you or don't want to communicate to you, you can still communicate to their higher self. Most people can't quite, you know, on a human level, shut their whole higher self down from access. Of course, they can't access information about you, and that's why sometimes when people do a love or relationship reading, if someone has either intuitively or subconsciously blocked you out, sometimes it's hard for a tarot reader or even yourself to tune into, their specific energy because they have blocked you, even on a higher level. So if you are not in communication with this person, try communicating with their higher self. If that does not work, it just might be time to take a break on this connection or quite possibly let it go for some of you. I know that's a hard thing to swallow if you're really wanting to get in communication with this person or have this person in your life, but we can't control what other people say, do, feel, and how they express themselves. We can only, really, it's hard even to control how we feel, but, we can only work with what we have going on. So reach out to a counselor, a trusted friend, a family member, someone you trust for support to help heal and mend your heart. And that might be for some of you that you have a good connection with this relationship, that it's letting you know that validation. You can communicate your heart and reach out for support, and vice versa. This person can also support you, or you reach out to you for support from you and help from you in harder times as well. All right, what else is, yes, there's healing. This came out in group 1, so there's this element of healing coming in for you to be able to heal this relationship, this connection. Those of you that want to heal something with this connection, you absolutely have the ability to do that. But others of you that this really doesn't have anything to do with this specific connection, you're just healing, cutting cords from the past, or healing, releasing, or letting go of trauma and blocks from your healing journey. You're being able to overcome that. We also have here manifestation. I'm loving this. And remember, you manifested this reading. So there's something in it for you. Even if it's not all about the relationship for you, you still selected the relationship card for a reason. So you manifested this. And if this relationship isn't someone outside of you, this could be your relationship, again, like I said, with your guides or your own higher self. But you're manifesting emotional supporting relationships in your life. That is the name of the game. And specifically also to a successful manifestation of support and love from your own higher self, and being able to feel that much more clearly than you have in the past. That is really the main message coming through. Healing any blocks to the connection to your spirit team, your higher self, God, source, creator, whatever it is that you call to, pray to, believe in. You're letting yourself feel your emotions and reaching out for emotional support from your spirit team, from other people in your life, and being able to manifest those deeper connections. Again, beyond the veil and also in the material world as well. So that is your message, group 3, that you have manifested for yourself. I hope it resonated. Please feel free to let me know below what you thought, any stories you want to share on this specific connection, or if you're confused about what this could be for yourself, just let us know all the things below. I try to answer back as many comments as possible. And thanks again so much for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and donations. I got my first $5 donation here on the channel, and I was doing such a happy dance. I don't know if the person wanted me to give their name out, so I'll keep you anonymous for now, but you know who you are. Thank you so much. You really are helping me, allowing me to keep my channel going and being able to deliver these wonderful divine messages from your own higher self and your guides. So thank you so much, you guys, and have a beautiful and blessed day. All right, bye.